Hi everyone, today I'm going to present the color scheme based on Australia tropical, arid and alpine areas. The content of Australia located in ocean in the southern hemisphere has a red climate. The condition of dividing different camps and regionals are based on humidity, temperature, and then rainfall. Charity of it is a geographical location according the Bureau and Meteorologists of Australia government. And Australian camp has a six classification, which are equatorial, tropical, subtropical, uh, deserty, and grassland, and then temperature. In some other research field, and the climate zone is in Australia also divided into six classifications that are easier to understand, such as tropical, subtropical, grassland, arid, warm temperature, and cool temperature. Moreover, and the Australia Building Code Board divided the temperature and condition affected by the uh, latitude of Australia into a climate zone from the lower latitude to higher latitude in order to more accurately consent regions and climate zones. For example, the climate characteristic of regional 1 is a higher humidity summer and warm winter, while the closest regional A is defined as a prime climate zone. For the page 2, uh, for the page 2 is Australia tropical area information, and the weather in this area is normally hot and humid. In this area, there are lots of rainfall, and then the temperature is normally above 80 degrees. For the whole year, because it is a weather condition, the tropical rainforest and then the tropical grassland are mainly habited in this climate zone. And the tropical rainforest in Australia are located in North Queensland of Australia. The tropical grassland uh, could be found from the northwest to northeast, which means the whole northern Australia. The research will be focused on the characteristics in this area, such as science, plants, animal, of environment. And the dining Choose rainforest it is the largest rainforest in Australia, and which located in tropical North Queensland. And Dining Choose rainforest is the oldest rainforest in the world, which is over 135 million years old. For the page 3 and competent treaties, tropical savanna, and it is a tropical and subtropical grassland, which has a longer uh, ecoregional in north part of Australia. Due to the tropical savanna, it has seasonal strong rainfall from the November to March. For the page 3 is southern castaneary, and it is the second largest bird in the Australia, and it is founded in northern Queensland. They living alone in the desert rainforest in the same area all year. And even they have a colorful skin around their neck with the blue and purple, pink, and red. It's still difficult to see because they are sensitive nature of them. For the page 5 is a companion ring and glass ring. It is a unique space of bird, which is an endemic to Australia. The habit of comparing Guzman is located on tropical dry and and swaglam. It has a black head with the white stitching. Different tones of brown color could be found as a glass wing snack, and then underparts body. Yeah, for the page 6 is Australia Earth area information. Uh, Australia Earth as the desert contains on the Earth, which has almost 66% of land are the Earth area. And then the environment most driving to the similar grassland, and then due to the dry area and then the less rainfall, it will be that the temperature has a huge range from the day to night. Sometimes the range of the temperature is even close to 20 degrees. And then the research will be focused on the characteristics in these areas, such as science and plant, animal of environment. And then for the euro as the world agency, this largest standstone, and then of the world has 348-meter height, and then located in the center part of Australia. It is one of the most regional landmarks in Australia, which has an amazing view, and when sunlight of sunrise and then the sunset play with the land space. For the page 7 is the Pinnacle. This well-known landmark has a series of the unique shape of the limestone rock and located in Western Australia. Because it is a special national feature, and then the Pinnacle and disturbed because become one of the most affection set of the visitor. For the page A is a great beauties, and the great beauties is live in the northwest, just in Australia. They have a long and vertical and then long area, and then the rings, a range of them are from the 29 to 55 centimeters. Back to the old times, they could be easier to find about 70% of the mean Australia, and they today are regionals as the and children's special when they are happy in this area. For the page 9 is Australia Apple areas information, and a prime area is normally means they are mountain range area which is located in southern Australia. The southern Australia, and then there are two biological area in Australia, Alpine, South Mountains, and Victoria's Alps. And Alpines area has a large amount of the snow per year. And then mountain Kosciuszko, it is the highest mountain per with the 2,228 meters tall in Australia. The located in the uh, southern of the content. It has beautiful senses when it is snowing. For the next is Mountain Bravo National Park. It is located at Penrith in Victoria, Australia. And Mountain National Park is providing the great habitat for the various white and native plant. People could go to hike and in the snow gum First, by following the lakeside walk for the breathing the fresh area in mountain. For the frame robin, it is a small native Australia passive bird with nearly 14 centimeter long and live in southern upland area of Australia. The male frame is a robin, normally original red, checks with the black and white color and the down of the body. For the next one, and then in the of of the tropical area, and people usually access them and it dryly with the tropical rainforest and then the tropical grassland. Different from the tropical grassland, and then descends rainforests are bred with apparently and animals forming and their wheel color system. It was a design choice from this image as the final color scheme and repeating the tropical. Compare with the individual reinforced photo, the person of the it is a unique animal in the rainforest can better illustrate the richness and then of the it is alive and also reflect the richness of the color. People inspires of art area basically comes from this texture or area with the little regional cover cage, and then and the same color yellow, green, and orange produce the here are compared with the blue of the endless sky, and then giving people feeling of the discretion. The selection of this image of rural not only reflect the uh, orange yellow color of the desert land spaces, but more vivid uh, violet of the standon itself in the sun has become one of the most impressive color of Australian famous landmark. In addition to this, and the strong toner and contrast between red and sky blue will also fully reflect the version impact of the blood color in area regional in the color scheme. For the page 14, and the first seasonal in this upland area is higher mountains, and then the extremely cold climes, and where all color are more lower spherical because of the color climb, because of the frequent snowfall, and then the hard to rock landforms, giving people more natural colors such as smoky blue and off-white. And then this image was chosen as a color reference because it is better express the coldness and then the charity of the upland area. Yeah, for the next one is that in the process of the color exploration, I decided to use two different methods to explore the printing feeling. Since only two color can be printed at time. One one is to fill two color and then directly into the pattern and then without setting the background color. The other is use one color as the background color in the pattern design. And, and the background color can be a large background. For this one, and color in the ground is an inspection picture, and then the other color is directly use the filling color of the pattern. For example, in the color of the area, and then the background color responds to the dark grass green of the ground, which is used the background, while the red color representing the huge stone is used the pattern. After the experiment, I found that the color with a higher reflecting saturation or more blood color uses white as the background in the color filling method. And the two color placed in the pattern will not cause the heavy filling in the version effect like the other method. However, and in this art color scheme, and the two pattern design use the strong and contrast color in the background color, and then the pattern representative, which will have a more striking vision of the desert through. Yeah, this one is all that I choose until the page 26. No, it's 23. Yeah, for the next one is the in the inspiration image of the tropical area by choosing one of the color in the rainforest and the bird to match. Try out two colors that can be best express the characteristic of the tropical rainforest and then use them into the pattern design. After testing, I find the dark green and then the dark purple selected by tropical color scheme are most representative of the rainforest regional and animals that inhabit to the rainforest in the extra colors. In the inspection image of the Earth area, after the text red and dark grass green are finally selected to express the most famous red standone and mapped by the sun in Europe, the most representative feeling of the joyful, and then the wiring between the yellow and green, and then the distant area. For the next one, in the inspection image of the Apple regional, and then the cold climb and characteristic of the Apple regional and the snow-covered rock is snowing weather are regularly the primary element that are most intermediate and represent of the apple. Among the colors and extra in image, smoking blue and dark gray are matched with the pattern, and which can intermittently create the atmosphere and standing on the snowing mountain, and then breathing the cold fresh area. For the next one, the pattern broad is snowing, and the result of the each pattern that um, design that appear different color scheme from the tropical area and applicable characteristic zoom. For the next one, in marking material according to the shape and then type of the provided items such as silver, I have chosen pattern with relatively no particular geometric form. In this pattern is inspired by kangaroo paw, which represent unicorns and then individual. At the same time, in the color scheme, I chose two other color based the strong vision from the area display the title pattern design of the item. In the final display, it was found that these two color scheme match with the pattern design of Kangaroo Pro are very suitable for the for use in this internal design style to create a warm, simple, and clean indoor living environment. Yeah, thank you so much for listening.